MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball next. Sean Newcomb is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Leading off for Pittsburgh,
standing in,
the
Fred Wiggins. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times. Losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters' meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dero, how do they look up a series victory here on the road?
At the end of the day, besides wins and losses, this should be the only stat that matters. And that's creating runs for your team, and that's exactly what this team does, and this lineup does consistently. They lead the league right now in touching home plate, and more times than not, that's going to lead to a W.
Standing in, Chris Wiggins, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Lifted in the air to center. Inciarte's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Scott Gifford.
Coming to the plate now, Scott Gifford. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
3-1 to him now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Striding into the box, Curtis Wiggins, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable. I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
He's going, running.
There he goes towards second. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He'll try it again from first. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And now they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Joe Wiggins, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Here's the 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here's the pitch on 2-2. This one's down to third. To his left, Wiggins. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Stan, who stands out?
I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Inciarte plays with. Coming into this game, he's among the leaders in the NL in stolen bases, so that tells you enough about this guy's speed. But what it also tells you is he does a pretty good job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Outside.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1.
2-1.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Ibar comes up with it on the first, and Markakis is retired 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Settling in now, Curtis Wiggins. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
The shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Hits the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Wiggins has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate. It's incredibly strong. Certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. To his right, Freeman. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Left side, but well foul. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Edward Arnold. That's popped up. Albies ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball
left
game.
fielder, Ronald
First pitch
Acuna
on its way.
Jr.
Ball 1.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. To third. Wiggins moving to his right. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close.
Batting fifth.
Look at the Buccos
The
on
shortstop.
And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Mm. 3-2.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
The 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look to get at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Stepping into the box, Tyler Flowers. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. The 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Next for the Buccos, Tyler Wiggins. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Manuel Ibar, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And he fouls this one off. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager's just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now batting, Manuel Ibar. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back easily. Wiggins on at first, nobody out. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a glove flip for one. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Joe Wiggins.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Into the box now, Joe Wiggins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Drilled right back up the middle, and the Pirates are in the hit column.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base knob.
Standing in now, Fred Wiggins. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Now the 1-1 pitch is a called strike on the changeup.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Long throw to third, and they won't get him at third. They're runners at the corners here with 2 gone.
Well, Devo, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, Dero? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
He's set. The 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well, as he's behind 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
The 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Albies scoops it up. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Braves look to get their bats going here in the third, and you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. And a big part of the problem has been a noticeable lack of power. They're near the bottom of the league in both home runs and slugging percentage, which in today's game makes it very difficult to generate very much in the runs column. One member of the front office told me, you have to be able to drive the baseball, even if that doesn't always mean hitting home runs. We aren't doing that, so we have a lot to figure out moving forward to put ourselves in a better position.
The third baseman.
For now, we'll have to wait and see what kind of adjustments they can make, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. This one's flared out toward left. Wiggins moving forward. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, John Newcomb.
Now in the box, Sean Newcomb. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit in the air to left field. Moving under it, Wiggins. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Ready for another chance? Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Slider laid off for a ball. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Wiggins is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Braves. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready now, Scott Gifford.
Leading off for Pittsburgh.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings
Gifford.
with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Curtis Wiggins. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here.
The right
first
fielder,
pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures.
Stepping in now, Bart Wiggins, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Not close. It's 2-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Manny. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
The 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot. and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Acuña's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Edward Arnold.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Edward Arnold. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-0. Here it is. Wiggins at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. The set and the 1-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The right fielder, Nick.
He's ready. Here's the first offer. 0-1 the count. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Wiggins waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Into the box now, Freddie Freeman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And that one is gone. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Number 13 for him on the year. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
He was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you 1 lapse, 1 bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box, Ronald Acuña.
Jr.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
A ball and a strike.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them home. And he's in safely at third as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting,
so much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he'll take a look at ball one. Flowers, 33 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Wiggins is after it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And to score as the runner from third, it's a 3-0 game.
Now batting, you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Ryder Jones up next. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Albies on third with 2 out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
This is a huge at-bat right here. He wants to get this guy and have the pitcher lead off next inning without question.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We played 4 full. It's the Braves 3 and the Pirates nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Standing in now, Manuel Ibar back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle end. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Into the box now, Joe Wiggins, as he's going to try to move those runners along, but he misses the bunt attempt for strike one.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring
25.
opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Ready for another shot now, Fred Wiggins. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set, now the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Owen Christian will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. And that one got a piece of him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Stepping up now, Chris Wiggins. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Lays off that time, and it's 1 and 2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run scores. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 3-2 contest.
The first baseman, number 10, Scott Gifford.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Jesse Biddle takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Jesse Biddle.
To greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. Josh Bell will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning.
Josh Bell.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
I think that steal attempt was all about trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play. But now there are 2 outs, so that makes getting that run home from third a lot more difficult. That's the risk you take.
Wiggins at third with 2 away. Full count still.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Hard hit ball to second. Albies picks it up. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. The home half of the 5th coming up. The Braves on top, 3-2.
Your
Owen
attention,
Christian
please.
will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 22, Owen Christian.
Josh Bell will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base.
Josh Bell.
Josh Donaldson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Josh Donaldson.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The numbers coming in. He's at 255. 9 homers and 34 driven in. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 1-1. His fastball taken high for a ball.
1 strike.
Drilled on the ground to short. To his left, Wiggins. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 11. Enter Inciarte.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ender Inciarte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Wiggins. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
So stepping in, Nick Markakis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he pops it up. And that's in there, base hit. So that'll extend the inning and let Freddie Freeman come to the plate. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The first baseman, number 5.
Out there that
Freddie
time as it'll wind up in E7.
Freeman.
Digging in to try it again. Freddie Freeman is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Comes set, the 0-1. On the line, that's a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
The left fielder.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 out so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
A pause, and the 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 2 left for Atlanta. They're up 3-2.
Your attention, please.
Will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 51, James Carroll.
So here's the cleanup.
Leading off the
Curtis Wiggins. He singled his last time.
Curtis Wiggins.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Here it comes on 1-1. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the ball, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Johnny Venters comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Into the box, Bart Wiggins. Line hard to the left side. Foul. From the belt, the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. To short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
Now batting, catcher, Edward Arnold.
Stepping in, Edward Arnold, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Now
well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, it doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Standing in now, Tyler Wiggins just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
The pitcher.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Wiggins, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Found him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Digging in the switch hitter, Johan Camargo. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
The shortstop, Johan Camargo.
And now pitch on the way. A ball with no strikes. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
I got the count. 2-2.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so
second
valuable.
Baseman,
2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Albies with a 1-1 count now. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
At the plate, Tyler Flowers, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Popped up. Wiggins is there. And the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Back here at SunTrust Park, tight one on our hands, all tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Your
Aaron
attention,
O'Day
please.
is on to pitch from
These
the bullpen
changes
now to
for
start inning
Atlanta.
number 7.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 56, Darren O'Day.
Into the box.
Now catching
Fred
and
Wiggins.
batting 9.
He was drilled
Number
by a pitch his
55.
last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. Well, you got his kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
The 0-1 on its way. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you
Now
have to
batting,
expect a certain
left
amount of
fielder,
this. There aren't
Chris
any easy at-bats at this
Wiggins.
level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Stepping in now, Chris Wiggins. He swings and grounds it to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
In now, Josh Bell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Hit hard up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Curtis Wiggins, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him, and that misses inside 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion.
With a traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Pirates lead 1. Still tied 3-3. Digging in, Ryder Jones.
For the
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time
Ryder.
up.
Yeah, Matty, big time day last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
So it was a swinging strike 3.
The
Ryder
catcher,
Jones
number
is
55.
dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Rafi Lopez. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 1 home run, 9 driven in. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, nice job laying off that sinker down. If you could recognize it early and see that it's starting low, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Ball one.
That's inside.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Down in order go the Braves. The score remains tied at 3-3. So striding forward now, Wiggins.
The right fielder, Bart Wiggins.
First pitch on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. Strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That ball is absolutely crushed. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they take the lead 4-3.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Your attention, please.
Vizcaino is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 38. Aroldis Vizcaino. Now batting, catcher, Edward
Standing
Arnold.
in now, Edward Arnold, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 4 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Tyler Wiggins. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. You can kiss it goodbye. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now 5-3.
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. They can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger cushion to work with to close this one out.
Now batting, the second baseman,
into the box, Owen Christian. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. Ready with the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Acuna giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Joe Wiggins.
Up next for the Pirates, the pitcher, Joe Wiggins.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Camargo's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Pirates 5 and the Braves 3. Stepping into the box, Nick Markakis. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 5.
Still anyone's ball game.
Ready.
5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. The 1-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Wiggins has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So striding in, Ronald Acuna. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that is through into right field for a single.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand
now
after throwing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Mike Christian will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Number 57, Mike Christian.
Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. And the next in is Johan Camargo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. In there, strike two.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Has a look, now the pitch. Popped up, Bell in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. One left for Atlanta. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Your
A.J.
attention,
Minter
please.
enters from the pen to
These
start the
changes
ninth
for
inning
Atlanta.
as he'll try to keep the
Now
score
pitching
right
and
where it
batting
is
in the
heading to
fifth
the
spot.
bottom of the ninth.
Number 33, A.J. Minter. Now playing shortstop and batting 7.
Kicking
Number
off the top
7,
of the ninth, Fred Wiggins, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Inciarte's there, one away.
The batter, the left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
At the plate, Chris Wiggins. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard toward first. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Josh Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 1-0. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Curtis Wiggins. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1 left for Pittsburgh as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Striding in to start the 9th, Ozzie Albies, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Ozzie Albies. Your attention, please.
If the man
now
called on to close this one and earn a save
number
in the 9th.
73.
He's set, and the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. This one's flared off to the right side. Wiggins moving in. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The
so
batter, number 7.
Now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is skied into short left center. Wiggins has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Ryder Jones.
So digging in now, Ryder Jones. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's taken for strike 1. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Wiggins is there for it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Pirates, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Joe Wiggins pitches his way to a league-leading 12th win of the year. Felipe Vasquez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.